Rationale. This multimodal presentation has been designed as an English unit for Grade 2 students to partake in over a 3-week span, with 15 lessons aligned with the Victorian curriculum. The students will be undertaking 2-hour-long lessons to investigate and respond to different forms of literature or texts through multimodal means. The choice to begin the unit with a focus on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander histories and dreaming stories was at the forefront of my mind when brainstorming this unit. Indigenous Australians have been conveying meaning with multimodal means for tens of thousands of years and serve as a great start for this unit. Multimodality, of course, was the central focus, as it is an increasingly important skill and asset in the classroom and everyday lives. Not only are the benefits of using multimodal deliveries more engaging than traditional academic text, but as stated by Sue McDowell, they have proven to increase on-task behaviour, concentration levels, resilience and persistence, and lower-level behaviour issues. Students will engage with a range of activities from traditional writing-based evidence of learning to using their voices and movement to show their understanding and using their imaginations to write scripts for Disney Pixar short films. Many students' activities ask for an interpretation of set text. This was used as John Callow skillfully points out that the effective and personal interpretation of viewing must also permeate our theory and assessment practices. In a sense, perfectly summarising the necessity of multimodal inclusion in the classroom, as the very practice itself is how individuals create meaning in a way that makes sense to them through different modes. The 15-lesson unit has multiple means of assessment. Mostly it is formative assessments where the teacher can directly observe learning, not usually shown in written work, and through on-the-spot feedback for students to improve their outcomes, which has been supported by Christensen with the statement, "The positive feedback and the feeling of involvement seems to provide a means of developing and maintaining self-esteem and personal value, and, in turn, increasing resilience." The final 2 sessions will be the creation of the student summative assessment, the rubric for which I have created and is shown here. The competency standards are in alignment with the Victorian curriculum English strands used for this unit. Differentiation has been based off of a student on placement who had been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder and pathological demand avoidance. The activities have not been completely redesigned, only altered to better fit their learning needs and engagement abilities. All group activities have been left in the differentiation planner, as a student catered for may mirror the other students as well as promote the report given by Jordan et al. That the inclusion of students with specialised learning needs has a vast impact on their testing, attendance and overall performance of tasks. The student has a first-then chart shown here, and the use of these visual supports such as this will not only get the student on task but also works to provide a structure, build independence and confidence, and improve understanding of what is being asked of them. Not only does the literature support the inclusion and altering of expectations for special need learners, but the Discrimination Act 1992 explicitly states that it is unlawful for educational authorities to develop curricula that will inhibit participation or further cause detriment.